Most of you were quite often asking about the MMORPG that has an English version. So on this video, I will show you top 10 best MMORPG that are playable to play right now. But some of them are still in beta testing in a certain country. So if you are lucky enough, then you have a chance to try this MMORPG. Please help this video get 200 likes. Thanks. Top 10 New Best MMORPG Games Mobile that you can play now in English version. You can support this channel and send us a special thanks. Ragnarok Begins. Ragnarok Begins. I remember playing this game on the first beta testing. Then I tried it out again and I was surprised. The developer kept my progress and I can totally continue my journey on this game. This is the new best MMORPG on Android iOS that has a unique view perspective. So the whole area has a side-scrolling angle, but we can do 360 degrees on the moving path control. I really hope this MMORPG not pay to win, because when we upgrade the main weapon, it's only cost in-game gold, so there is no material need at all. We can use the arena features while we are at the main city or plaza by reaching level 40 first. Then we can do a PvP with another player. I love the combat mechanism of Ragnarok Begins. It's pretty simple. We also can jump and dodge to prevent the incoming attack. I have tried several times by tapping another player, so it doesn't have any trade system. And also we can get a variety of mount to ride. At the moment it's providing the English version already, so for me it will become the best new MMORPG games on mobile. Revelation New World. Revelation New World. This game has changed a lot since they did so much beta testing. The prologue story is taken in different places. I remember we started at the ship, but now we begin the game from the sky, which is really refreshing. So far, I will admit if this is the best MMORPG on mobile with a high graphic action game. The combat battle seems really realistic even though the combat mechanism is super smooth. It's get a great experience on hack and slash game into this MMORPG. All of the skill will consume a certain amount of mana points. Get yourself ready when facing the boss monster to avoid the danger zone of his skill. The graphic is top tier level, everything is done perfectly. Just look at how clear and detailed the underwater world is. It's pretty insane. The character's movement while jumping, flying and swimming is really realistic and adorable. This game has been released on global and the server now is stable, so you will not get any laggy anymore. Revelation New World is the best graphic MMORPG games for mobile. Terap. Terap. I really love this game concept actually, but not many players notice if this game exists. Even the game graphic is really good and it has a combination of pixel and Roblox graphic games. So we can play it multiplayer by joining someone's world, or you can invite another player into your world. There is ton of gameplay selections like hack and slash to kill the enemy, and this genre is one of the most popular modes that you should totally try. The world is totally beautiful that we can swim on the sea, even diving and go deeper into the underworld sea world. The monster will keep respawning in a certain area. Get your sword and slash them all by your basic attack or even skill when it's ready. The combat mechanism is super smooth. Anyway, you must be ready anytime of the monster coming on you, because the number is really massive. Try to run away by setting up your parachute by jumping from a higher cliff. Actually, we can customize our own world as the sandbox gameplay at all. One of the best multiplayer MMORPG games on Android iOS that needs a huge attention by a new player. Ragnarok Origin Global. Ragnarok Origin Global. It's so ridiculous how the Ragnarok franchise has so many games on mobile, and every game MMORPG that is based on the Ragnarok title was made by a different games developer. Honestly, the Ragnarok Origin Global is the best for me. Its feel 100% has the next level feeling and got so much progress than the PC version, which not made by Pixel anymore. The graphic even close with PC quality of MMORPG, but make sure your phone has a high spec to to enjoy it perfectly, especially when you turn your graphics setting into maximum. The gameplay is absolutely one of the best MMORPGs on mobile with chibi character design. We can get various paths to ride and start exploring the huge open world map. The gameplay mechanism has the same as the original PC version, so we can build up our character based on the attributes point we are focusing on each time we level up. Absolutely the best MMORPG on mobile, and the developer still active on updating the game. Dragon Blade Wrath of Fire. Dragon Blade Wrath of Fire. When I put this MMORPG on this list, I'm not sure some player would love to play it, but at least I should tell you it because this MMORPG is just a new release. Unfortunately, even this game just released in a week, but the number of the server is totally too many. In fact, in game, we can easily get level high in a flash. Just go away and the game will automatically accept the main quest continuously. What do you think about it? This MMORPG has a combat power based and also VIP based game, so I would recommend you to save your money before getting into it. Because when I reached the city, it feels so weird because I was the only one player to play this game. The combat mechanism is we can unlock a new skill just by leveling up the hero's level. That's the reason why I doubt it that I will put this game on my list. Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal. This is one of the best MMORPGs on mobile in history. The first time the developer made an announcement, then many of the Diablo fans feel bad about it because it will release on mobile, but now we can see how this game is because one of the top mobile MMORPG that has been downloaded by more than 10 million players and get the highest score on Play Store with 4.7 stars. The gameplay is absolutely impressive. I really love how this game has a multiplayer mode now. So we can hunt together but need to invite them to become on our teams. The combat mechanism is fully needs to cast the skill frequently because it doesn't consume any mana. In a certain level, when we get a new level up, then some of our skill will be upgraded. Right now, this game has optimized really well on mobile. That's make a smooth gameplay and combat. Please note, if you don't focus on PvP and just want to enjoy the storyline, and this game has absolutely no pay to win. We can easily get a high grade equipment by killing the common monster or boss monster. Best AAA MMORPG on Android iOS. Dragon Age 2 Evolution. Dragon Age 2 Evolution. I remember how popular the Dragon Age MMORPG on PC, probably the most played MMORPG on that platforms. And then even this DN2 has a better graphic on mobile, but not guaranteed the player will keep playing this game. There is a main point missing in this game actually, because mostly the player will be looking for a combo combat mechanism on the Dragon Age series, but it doesn't have anymore. This is a great lesson for a game's developer to know what is the main surplus that makes the game become more attractive. But overall, I would rate 10 to 10 for the graphic, visual, the character design, and also the monster design. What do you think about this ported game? Please write in the comment. Soulland class. Soulland class of Spirit Master. After we wait for this game for more than 2 years, and finally we have the English version 1, but it's still on early access that are playable on ASEAN server. This is MMORPG games with a turn-based system, so we can only meet the other players while we are in the city, but we cannot make a team up with another player, so we need to build up our team's power by ourselves. We can get the new hero through the journey. The combat mechanism is we will get a new Spirit Master energy every time it starts a new turn, and it will continuously restore on every turn. Every skill will need a certain amount of Spirit Master. The stronger skill will need more energy to unleash. Right now this game is on development, that's why we will find some issues. I highly recommend you to finish the background downloading first before starting the games. It would be a great MMORPG games for mobile when it's released on global. Fluffy Planet Saga. Fluffy Planet Saga. Seriously, this game will be playable on low-end phones. I really love how light the game is even when we face the monster and get into a different place. I didn't find any lag, it's totally giving a smooth experience to the player. The camera perspective allows us to rotate the view perspective in 360 degrees and do a zoom in and out, so we can adjust it to make us comfortable in grinding the monster. The combat mechanism of Fluffy Planet Saga MMORPG is we can move the characters while we are attacking with skill or with a basic attack. It's really helped us escape from the enemy's heavy damage. There are two free pet options to be selected between Doggy and Catty, and they all seem pretty cute. The music background is really fun to listen to, as well as the character design is really fun and cute. Best MMORPG games Android for low-end phones. Lumera Beta. This game really gets my attention a lot because it has an aesthetic and very attractive graphic and visual. This MMORPG has a combination between 2D by the whole players and character, but the building and architecture has 3D visual graphic. This MMORPG is playable on a different platforms on mobile, Android, iOS, and also desktop or PC, and we can connect it into one same account. This game has a play-to-earn game base, so we can get into the marketplace to trade it. The gameplay is quite simple, just like the other hack and slash game, but I can totally see how massive the player is playing this game. Try to ask some NPC and gather the sub-quests as much as you can. Just to let you know, this MMORPG is no auto-play, no auto-combat MMORPG, and no auto-skill games, even though the game is still on beta testing, but I can see a huge potential on it for sure. Top best most play MMORPG mobile. Bonus Lost Dungeon. The Relic Hunter. Make sure you need to try this game if you love MMORPG in pixel and 2D, because I really love how the city looks. It reminds me of Octopath Traveler at all. I saw some players reach level 120 plus, which means this game is quite interesting for them. The gameplay of this MMORPG is we need to go into a dungeon and clear all of the main quests there, like killing some monster or collecting some items that are neat. Actually, we can easily level up our characters because we will be surrounded by so many enemies at once, and they will keep coming, and the distance between one monster to another monster is way too close. New best MMORPG games for Android, iOS.